Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's a rainy Monday. I'm early this morning because I'm bored. I was just sitting out here drinking some coffee, listening to it rain. Oh, my favorite cup. My son got me the other day. Anyways, I'll just wait for y'all to get in here. I need to go get my other phone, so hold on just 1 minute. No, Cleo. No, baby. Come out. Okay. Let's shut the door so Cleo don't stare out. Morning. Good morning. Someone was in here. He gave me a thumbs up. Hey, Cement Shoes. What's up this morning? You know what I'm doing, honey? I'm awaking and baking. Waking and baking. You like my sign? Elm Street. I brought that out there and hung it up just for my live stream. It's part of my Halloween decorations. I don't think I had that last year. I think Mark got me that after Halloween, not like on clearance or something. I love the rain too. And the only thing I don't like about it is, where I've got chickens and my goat, Annabelle. Goats do not like to get wet. Well, at least mine don't like to get wet, not even one drop on her. So she won't come out of the shed today. Her door's open if she wants to, of course, but she won't come out and get wet. My mom asked me the other day, have you ever bathed Annabelle? And I was like, are you crazy? Do you think I want horned in the stomach or head? She would go buck wild on me. Let's see what she said. I beat you. I already waked and baked. Oh, I just sat down a few minutes ago and started smoking mine. I ain't even finished my bowl. Oh my God, Cement Shoes. So I got we'll call it cannabis. I got my cannabis plants out late this year. Well, this is the first time I've ever tried to grow it on my own. And everybody was like, you gotta germinate the seeds. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, the hell you do. I don't ever germinate sunflower seeds or nothing. So I just put one down. Well, I put 3 seeds down in 3 different little pots. Only one of the seeds come up. Anyways, I didn't use no Miracle-Gro. I used some organic fertilizer. Anyways, I got buds on my plants. Then I had another plant come up. Well, it's actually his plant. He had a seed and he planted it just like I did, and it came up. But anyways, they're kind of miniature. Where I got them out late and I only used like a little bit of organic fertilizer, and I really didn't have any good dirt. It was dirt left over from last year, so it probably didn't have good nutrients in it. But they got buds on them and they stink to high heaven. I'm not going to get much of a yield out of it. I think that one plant has like 12 buds on it. Yes, I count the buds. And make sure the deer's not ripping me off or nobody else. But I grew White Widow, and I think he's got some wedding cake. I like the Elm Street side. Me too. I had it hanging up in my living room over there with my sugar skull stuff. I just stuck it up there the other day, and I was like, I'm going to take it outside and put my flower pot for everybody to see. I knew you would appreciate my sign, Cement Shoes. Hey, Bama Cat, how are you doing? Deer will be walking around stoned. They will eat your plants, and what to do, as my brothers told me. Let's take you some, I believe it's ivory. It might be Doll. Bars the soap and put around your plants. And that smell deters the deer from wanting it somehow or another. That's what they've always told me. My brother's got a freaking plant. It's freaking taller than I am out in my granny's garden. Cement Shoes, it's got freaking huge limbs on it with buds. Yeah, he's got a green thumb. But see, you can only grow 4 plants here. I believe it's 4. Hey, Peyton's Posies, how's your trip, hun? How's your road trip from Cali to Tennessee? Girl, you better be careful. Don't be talking to no strangers. Look how bossy I am. Don't be talking to no strangers. Watch out for your surroundings. Be vigilant. Look out for weirdos. You know, because it's just, it's dangerous traveling cross country anymore. And let us know when you get there. There's Hummingbird. I need to change my Hummingbird feed. Oh no, Peyton. The transmission, is it totally out? Hey, Mandy. See, our transmission is totally out right now. In a new truck. That costs $300 a month. Right? Oh, God, that pisses me off to think about it. But they're having to, it's got warranty. Thank God. They're having to put a new transmission in it. Are you okay? Are you safe? Yep, $3,000 to $5,000 to fix it. Oh, my gosh. What are you going to do, Peyton? Hey, Mandy. If I ever find out anyone I know is going hunting, I will sneak soap bars in their bags to ward off the deer. Yeah. Hey, I went deer hunting one time because I am a damn good shot with a bow. Target shooting. I went deer hunting one time. This was with my first husband and his brother. And they was like, you can't be smoking cigarettes, you can't be smoking weed, and you can't be eating, or the deer, they won't come up the hill towards you. So anyways, they dropped me off at my spot like 5 o'clock in the morning. I was scared to death in the woods, really. I was afraid a big old cat come up on me or bear. Anyways, I sat there and I smoked weed and I smoked cigarettes and I ate a honey bun and all kinds of stuff. Anyways, here come a big old, it's doe season. Here come a big old doe up the hill and I was like, this is my chance. So I dragged back my bow. And I stood there and looked at her, and I was like, there's no way I can kill this freaking animal just for the sport of it. There's just no way. And I let down, my draw and lowered my bow. And they said I could never go hunting with them again because I was the only one that could have made a kill that day. And they was like, it'd been so cool. A woman, making the first kill, going down to the store. And, because you got to get tags and all that and check it in, getting your picture made. And I was like, I just can't kill an animal. I just can't do it. I knew when that's been like 20 some years ago. I've always been an animal lover. But yeah, I thought I could actually go deer hunting. Didn't end well, guys. Here's what I'm thinking about doing, cement shoes. Hey, Emily, good morning. To save the deer is I'm going to go to Royal King or Tractor Supply and get a salt block. And down here in this patch of woods, nobody hunts, of course. I'm going to put it in some feed and stuff and see if I can keep them this fall right here. Maybe get one of them little soft rubber tubs they have for horses. Put some water there, which there's a little creek here they can get a drink of water out of. But I think it might save their life. There's a 4-point buck here. I've been seeing him. I knew there was a big buck here because I've been finding his poop in my yard. Deer poop looks like goat poop. Little rainbow drops, as I call it. But buck poop is like the rainbow drops, like squashed together in big old lumps, Not that y'all want to hear about deer poop, but it up because I was like, what kind of animal is using the bathroom like this right in my yard? It doesn't, like, deer poop's usually like a little droplet, so I looked it up and it is deer poop, but it's a male deer. I love Irish Spring soap. It's great for keeping rabbits off my flowers at the cemetery. Maybe that's what it is, Mandy. Irish Spring soap. My brother said put around the plants. I thought it was ivory. Who knows? Hey, Just Jax. So good to see you. How are you doing? Laugh out loud. Well, care packages to come. What about care packages? Did I miss something? I couldn't kill an animal, Mandy said. I couldn't either. I kept thinking, what if she's pregnant? Of course, she wasn't pregnant, but I don't reckon they're pregnant during doe season. Hell, I don't know. I think they have their babies in the spring. I just can't kill a freaking animal. Speaking of animals, so Saturday night, channel members, I rescheduled my live stream for this coming Saturday because my boys were home with me and I had a bat in the freaking house. A bat was flying around my house Saturday night around 8:30. I kid you not, I have a video up on TikTok. It is hanging above the bathroom sink from the wall, from the ceiling. Now, just hanging there. It flew around my house, y'all. Okay, let me tell y'all the whole story. So, Saturday morning around 4 or 4:30, Mark was awakened because the cats jumped on the bed. I was in the living room, right asleep. The cats jumped on the bed, and he said he saw Cleo looking up in the corner of the bedroom. And he said, I thought they chased a mouse up the wall. He said, I got to look, and it was a bat, and it flew off, and it disappeared. And I thought to myself, he is crazy, dreaming, or hallucinating. You know, because I never heard no damn commotion. Well, Saturday, about 8 or something, I was standing in there at the kitchen fixing my little pot bowl, my little sneaky toke up to come outside and smoke. And something flew past me over top my head, and it touched my hair. And I looked up in the living room, and there was a freaking bat flying around, y'all. And I got like these little beam things in the living room that go across the ceiling. There's like 2 or 3 of them going across the ceiling. Anyways, it went over and was hanging upside down from it. It looked like it was grooming itself. And I snuck out the door, and then I tried to come back in. I stuck my head in the door, and I saw that thing flying around my living room, and I screamed bloody murder. You think any of my neighbors can check on me? No. I mean, if I heard my neighbors screaming, I'd at least walk over and say, hey, are you okay? Can I help you? You know? So, anyways, finally, it went in there and went over the bathroom sink. And it was hanging upside down. So I got that big box that the kitty's scratching post came in that Nettie sent them. And Mark reached it up there and put it over top the bat, and then took, you know, a piece of cardboard and just slid it like over top of it, and we brought it out here and released it. They're very important to the ecosystem, bats are, and spiders. There's a huge spider web right here. Can't see it during the daytime. And then she's got, let me show y'all what she's got here at the bottom. Y'all see that over in that corner? That white right there where the lattice is in the corner? That's part of the spider web. And it's made onto the roots from my pot plants from last year. I don't know why I saved those, but like there's the stalks and the thing, right? And there goes the spider web, okay? And then it goes on up and it's made into my flower pot. Hey, she's catching bugs. I do not like mosquitoes and stuff. And she's not bothering me, so she is free. She's free to stay here. She just better beware of the katydids, because I've been seeing them little things everywhere. You're almost like a praying mantis. Go on, crybaby. What are you two girls doing? That's why them 2 kittens are buck wild together. Cleo's a hellion, y'all. I love it. I love it because she's a hellion. My little Smoky boy, when he was young, he was mean as a striped snake. Let's see what y'all saying. Uh-oh, crap. A bat would not be protected in my house. It would be war. Well, Peyton, I thought about taking a broom, and I was like, There's just no way I can beat this bat to death. Because it is probably my son's fault it's in the house from raising his window and falling asleep with the window raised. I told him, please do not raise that window. That's not safe to do. I think my cat will protect me. Hey, the kitties was chasing it. Yeah, the kitties was chasing it. Cleo, she's a freaking hunter. Okay, let me tell y'all another story. This is a cat story. So yesterday, I'm standing over here. I usually stand right over there. Smoke me a bowl or a cigarette. Anyway, I see this cat jumping at the bush down there. Beautiful cat, calico. The orange on the back of this calico looks like tiger stripes or something. It's really weird. Anyways, I had to go down there and save the squirrels from being attacked and the chipmunks and feed that cat. And it's the same cat that's living over there in the little chicken coop at the Funny Farm. You know those little smile chicken coops you can get from Tractor Supply? Well, there's one of those that's empty over there. And it lives, I've seen it coming out of the top of the little coop in the mornings. It's pretty smart. But it's a big old mama cat. Its belly's huge. We got a bad cat problem, y'all. Bats are protected in the UK. We would get a fine if we hurt them. Yeah, well, Cece, did you hear about the messenger? Yes, girl, yes. And sorry, Hibiscus, I got busy yesterday, and I didn't see your messages. I'm bad to do that. My apologies. I never ignore anybody if I'm talking to them in messages. That's just me. I'm like the world's worst at messages. Ask anybody. That's my family. So I'm sorry. Yes, I saw that. Now, they've arrested a suspect, but they can't find her, right? Yeah, this woman, I believe she's a teacher, got a little baby, married, out for a jog. This man abducts her. They find the vehicle. They arrest the suspect. And there's no, the lady's not there. I respect bats in the open, but just like any wildlife, when it comes in my home, well, that's another story. Yeah, well, you know, I don't never want to hurt nothing. But I damn sure don't want a bat in my house. So, you know, I will try to get something out of my house without harming it. No. But sometimes you don't got no choice but have to kill something. Like, I didn't have no choice a while back. I had to kill a mouse. Well, it's been about 6 months ago. Guys, I tried catching it on one of them live traps, and I took it outside, I don't know how many times, and it just kept coming back in. So, yeah, it had to go. You can't have a mouse running all over your counters, things like that. Now I've got these 2 kittens. There will not be no mouse sneaking again. But I was just thinking, guys, when that bat was in here. Okay, so Saturday, I was back there taking me a bubble bath in my garden tub, and that daggone bat was probably in there hiding in the walk-in closet up behind some of them boxes on the top. Well, I tried not to kill snakes unless it's like copperhead or something. Copperheads are bad here, and rattlesnakes. And a copperhead's meaner than a rattlesnake. I'm here to tell you. One time we ran over a copperhead, guys. We was in the car in a Mustang. My boyfriend ran over it. You could hear the thump, and that thing still crawled off. It didn't even kill it. It was so damn fat and thick around. I mean, gosh. If you want to see venomous snakes, go down there to Bays Mountain in Tennessee, East Tennessee. They got like a reptarium in there. You can walk in and you can see like the big old rattlesnakes and the big copperheads. Somewhere I've got some videos and pictures of that rattlesnake, and it's rattling away. See, I don't think that's good on an animal like that. All those people crowding in there looking through the glass at it. I think that's kindly mean. No, thank you. I don't do snakes. I like the ball pythons. I like those snakes. I want one that's got the little smiley face emoji on it. They got some like that. It's got a little patch on it. And it looks like a smiley face emoji. I want one of those, but I can't be buying no frozen dead animals or live animals and giving a snake. So I can never have one. Unless it was an egg eater. And there, I don't know. Cece, check your messages. I got a puppy. No, you did not. Did you? I don't even see that. Message it to my new phone. Message it to my new phone, Katie. Okay, there you go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, look at him. Oh my gosh. Is he a boxer pit or what? Let me go see what you say. Oh, let me pull the picture up. Aww. Look at him. I used to have a dog that looked similar to that named Harley. And I think somebody stole him. Jackson Woods. AJ named him. He's a mutt. Mutts are the smartest. Well, I tell you, he looks like he's got boxer and lab. Maybe a little pit. Look at him. Let's enlarge this, if I can, if it'll let me. Look at that face. Oh, my God. Look at that. What do y'all think, guys? I think he's got some, maybe he got some lab border collie. Boxer, definitely. Where'd you get him from? Did you adopt him? Yeah, he's a cool dog. You should have named him Harley. That's what I had my dog's name. He was a black little boxer. Jackson Woods. Jackson, I like that. That's cute. Where'd you get him from? The shelter? Good. Good. I knew it. I knew you did, but I just want to make sure. Even if you just got him from somebody else that gave him to you, it's still rescuing. I'd say Lady's my rescue dog, even though she come from my neighbors. I rescued her because I seen that she needed help. My weirdo neighbor, he got a beagle after I got Skylar, right? Because he'd heard me talk about how smart Skylar was, and she was like housebroken at like 9, 10 weeks old. And so he went and got Ladybug, who is Beagle and Border Collie mix. And anyways, they just locked her in a little laundry room where her food was and everything. And made her just stay in there. Or they would take her outside and chain her up. One time they put her out there when she was a pup, like 5 o'clock in the morning. And when I got up, I waited for them to leave, and then I went over and got Ladybug and brought her over here. I sure did. And I just told him, I was like, if you don't want her, I'll take her. Well, I told his girlfriend that. And that evening, he come over here, and he knocked on the door. He said, you want that dog? If not, I'm taking her up on the strip job and dropping her off. I said, let's go get her right now. And Ladybug has never left my side since. They went and bought her Dollar Tree food, y'all. It cost $1. That old cheap stuff, and it was big and hard, and she was just a puppy. She was probably maybe, I don't know, 3 months old, something. If that. 4, maybe. But anyway, I used to take her before I got her. When they'd chain her up outside, I'd take her food and water. And that day that I went to get her, though, when he said I could have her, somehow she broke loose from that cable. She was outside, and she ran to me. It's like she knowed. And I said, let's go home, baby. And I brought her home, give her a bath and all that. And she just took some working with. Like, when I first got her, she would get real excited. Guys, she'd even pee on the couch. She didn't know what to do because they had made her almost crazy like. by keeping her locked up. Um, she was having to poop in there a lot where she slept and where her food was at. They'd let that little toddler carry her around by the neck and stuff. So Lady took some working with, but thank God Lady is a dog that aims to please you. And you can do more with just praising her. You could train her better just by praising her rather than treats. She's highly intelligent. Aren't you, Ladybug? The only thing about her, the little weirdo won't let me cut her nails. She starts squealing and going crazy. Yeah, I could take her to the vet, but it's like really not that big of a problem. I just cut one at a time. If I can get 2 cut in a day, I'm doing good. And I just do it like that till I get them cut. Emily, go drive, quick run store, and off to pet sitting job. Oh, awesome. I would love to be a pet sitter if I didn't have so many daggone animals. Yeah, I'm overrun with animals. Here I've got 2 dogs. I've got 2 kittens. I've got a goat. I've got chickens. I've got squirrels that I feed. I've got rabbits I feed. I got a groundhog I feed. I mean, it's just getting unreal. Mark said something to me yesterday, guys. Aggravating me, something about my cats and me feeding that feral cat down there yesterday. I said, excuse me for being a good person. And he died laughing. I said, excuse me for being a good person and being kind. Cece, there's a nail grinder you can get for dogs that doesn't hurt them or upset them and all very safe. Well, I need that because I tell you what the problem is. It's that big sound that the nail clippers make. Freaks her out. And you know what? I don't have to cut Skylar's nails because y'all's never going to believe this. That dog chews her nails. She does her nails every night. You can hear her biting over there on her nails. She's always done that. She's got nothing wrong with her paws. I mean, she's been to the vet. She likes to do her nails. It's a great way to enjoy pets, but I stay at their home, so it's a bit of suitcase food lugging. Yeah, because pets are more comfortable and, in their own home. I told my husband and our best friend, a.k.a. my boyfriend, I know you's polyamorous, whatever you call it. I'm just kidding. That I was trying to be a lady and try to be polite like always, and they laugh out loud, literally, and said, since when you trying to be a lady? Hey, Lisa, you just got the notification? See, that happens to me, too, on people's channels that I'm subscribed to. Let's see if we can move this around. Don't messing it up. I got a great big porch, y'all. But I may not be living here much longer. If we can find us a house with some land, or we need to figure out if this mobile home can be moved, because you might trade it in on me or I should say us, a double wide. But what I would really like to do is have maybe a new double wide on our own land or a small house. That way I can build me a cattery outside for my cats. Yeah. See, you're not supposed to have outside pets here. Now, if you own your own mobile home, such as we do, you can have them inside, but you're not supposed to leave them outside whatsoever. You're not supposed to have outside cats. So that's why, or chickens or anything, outside pets. That's why I can't do it here. I mean, over at the Funny Farm, that's still not my land. It's leased. I guess you could say it's leased. Lip Locked has a very nice gallery in her driveway. Has Cattery. Is that what you're saying, Cattery? Hubby not doing well, they says, oh no. Everybody, please, that prays, please remember Hibiscus' husband in y'all's prayers. And pray for her too, because it's hard on her too, having to stay at the hospital with her husband. His health is very bad. He's had some fluid build up on him. I don't want to say too much. Some of that's come off of him with Lasix and stuff, but he's not doing well. He's in ICU. He's got bad health problems, and he's been in and out of the hospital a bunch of times since the spring. So y'all please remember him in your prayers. You know, it's rough on the patient. It's rough on the person that's there with the patient, caring for them too, looking after them and standing by them. You're a good woman, Hibiscus. You are a good woman standing by your man, honey. I hate voice text. It never works. Gallery, cavalry, cattery. Voice text never works for me either. I'll be back, guys. I gotta get some coffee. Excuse me, lady. Let me get some coffee. I swear, Cleo. Poor old Cleo. It don't matter what I feed her, guys. It's never enough. Hold on, let me show you something. No, I'm not giving it to you. I just want to show them. Okay, you see this? This is 2 packs. Alright? The kittens has done had one of these this morning. They got a pack apiece, plus some dry food. And she wants more. These things are not cheap. And she wants more. She's just out of control, guys. She's out of control. Come on. Show 'em. She's out of control, guys. Look at her. Out of control. Look, she's getting fat. Come on, baby. First time. This one's probably... Ooh, we can't let her down. Look at them. I don't know if you can see them, but she's got spots on her belly like a bobcat. This is Zoe. Okay, girls. Come on. Cleo. Get right back in there, man. You know, Zoe never tries to come outside, guys. I figured she'd try to escape out the door and stuff. No. She never wants to come outside. I'm in a better mood now that I came over to Cece's house. Well, good, good. I just wasn't in the mood for true crime this morning, guys. I wasn't even going to do a stream, and I was like, well, I got some free time. I'm going to do a stream, and then I'll go in and vacuum and straighten up. Went home at 3 a.m., then back here at 8. Oh, no, Hibiscus. I bet you are wore out, girl. I know you hate to probably go home too much, afraid you know that something might happen. But girl, you're going to have to get you some rest. They won't let you stay in ICU, will they? Maybe just one person? You probably don't got no bed or nothing. I know you're wore out. I prayed for you last night before I went to sleep. You and your husband. Every prayer helps, guys. Every prayer helps. And if you don't pray, send some good vibes. Hey, preschool granny. Labor Day, no school. Thank God I didn't have to get up super, super early. Usually, it's true, I had to get up 5 o'clock in the morning just to make sure that I'm up and get my son up for school. What I'll do is I'll wake up and I'll just lay there. I'll be watching Forensic Files till the Morning Express show comes on. And then I'll get up. I might get up, make some coffee, and then lay back down, get up and drink some about 6. And then I usually get him up about 6:30 or something. The bus runs at like 7:30. I walk. He's 15 now, but I still walk him to the end of the driveway. What I do when the bus starts coming is I turn around and start walking home, and then I stop, make sure he gets on the bus. Bus driver waves at me. I come on home. And in the evenings, I meet him halfway. That way I don't embarrass him too much. But I don't know. I just like to meet him. He's 15, but you never know. There was a 15-year-old like shot and killed waiting on the bus the other day with his sibling. My son always says, Mom, do you think I'm just going to let a weirdo take me? I'm going to fight him back. And I was like, I know, but you're still 15 years old trying to fight like a big old strong man. I just like to make sure he gets on the bus safely. There is a couch I can stay. Okay. It's probably not too comfortable, is it? If I was you, girl, I'd bring me which you might do this, I'd bring me a pillow from home that I liked and a blanket. That's what I would do. Let me get on my phone and see. We will look at the true crime, see what's going on. Hold on, let me get to it on my phone. Crime online. Parents beware. Ice cream truck driver uses social media to arrange meeting with 10-year-old girl. Oh my God, what a freaking weirdo. Judge sets bond for perp in Memphis mom, Eliza Fletcher, kidnapped. Let's look at this. Let me zoom in on this. So there is the jogger from Memphis that was abducted. Let me zoom out. With a suspect in the kidnapping of Eliza Fletcher behind bars, law enforcement concentrate efforts on the search for the missing 34-year-old kindergarten teacher. With a heavy police presence moving back and forth Sunday afternoon from a command center at Pine Hill Community Center to Martin Luther King Jr. Riverside Park in southwest Memphis. Overnight bond was set for Cleotha Apston at $500,000, according to the jail records. Cleotha, is that how you say that? It's Cleotha. Cleotha Apston. Late Sunday, police returned to an apartment complex in South Memphis where the brother of the suspect lives. As the police helicopter hovered overhead, investigators confirmed to WREG they were looking for someone, but did not confirm their search was related to Fletcher's disappearance. Okay. Fletcher was last seen out jogging early Friday morning. Her husband, Richie Fletcher, reported her missing when she failed to return home. Violent abduction caught on camera. On Saturday, police located the GMC terrain believed to have been used in Fletcher's violent abduction while on her early morning jog Friday and took a man into custody. Early Sunday, they identified the man as Apston, 38, and said they had charged him with especially aggravated kidnapping, tampering with evidence. Fletcher, they said, likely suffered serious injury. The affidavit for his arrest says that surveillance footage showed the black SUV passing by the camera, then stopping about 4:30 a.m., apparently waiting for Fletcher, who regularly jogged through the area. The footage showed a man get out of the vehicle, aggressively run towards Fletcher, and struggling with her before forcing her into the passenger side. The vehicle remained where it was for 4 minutes after Fletcher was forced inside, then drove away, the affidavit said. The affidavit also said that surveillance footage showed the vehicle with damage to the back passenger side tailgate, and that footage shot 24 minutes before Fletcher was abducted gave investigators a clear but partial view of the license plate. According to the affidavit, a citizen on a bike found Fletcher's cell phone, a pair of sandals, then turned them over to Fletcher's family, who in turn gave them to investigators. Pair of sandals? The DNA found on the sandals matched with Apston, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said. With Apston now a person of interest, investigators found surveillance footage from a day earlier showing him wearing the sandals. Oh, so they're his sandals. Further, detectives found that a GMC Terrain was registered to a person who lived with Apston. Finally, investigators obtained his phone number, and records put his phone in the area where Fletcher was abducted at the time of the kidnapping. He probably killed her, guys. U.S. Marshals located the Terrain Saturday morning. When police approached Apston, he tried to flee, but he was quickly captured. Investigators haul away dumpster from Brothers apartment complex. Hold on, y'all. I need a cigarette. The grandfather passed 2018. She's an heiress. The uncle looks like he might be in charge of the business. Yeah. I saw him on the news conference. Her husband was tore up. I could tell. You could tell his eyes was red and stuff where he'd been crying. See, you can tell, when people's really been crying and they're worried about somebody. He looked nothing like Chris Watts. Like Chris Watts, when he done his interview, his eyes wasn't a bit red. He hadn't cried none. This guy, even though the uncle was talking, I was looking at him. And his eyes was all red, his eyelids and underneath and everything where he had cried so much. Okay, investigators haul away dumpster from Brothers apartment complex. Police also arrested Apston's brother, Mario Apston, on unrelated charges. Mario reportedly told police that Apston was at his house home over the weekend, acting very strange. The suspect reportedly spent a long time cleaning out his SUV, Mario said, and washing his clothes in his brother's sink. But Cleotha Apston's police said refused to talk about Eliza Fletcher or say where she might be. Unfortunately, I say he done some awful things to her. I hope not. I hope she's alive and well, but you know how these cases go. I hope I'm wrong. On Sunday morning, investigators hauled away the dumpster outside the brothers' apartment. Later Sunday, they set up a command post at Park Hill Community Center in South Memphis while officers blocked the entrance to Martin Luther King Jr. Riverside Park, just a few miles from the command center. Investigators brought boats and ATVs to the park. Investigators were also seen in the vicinity of Mario Apston's home in South Memphis. Later Sunday afternoon, police were seen along the shoulder of Interstate 240 at the Getwell exit not far from the Memphis airport. A police helicopter hovered over the area, but it wasn't clear if this police presence was related to the search for Fletcher. Police neither confirmed nor denied. Cleotha Apston was convicted of kidnapping a Memphis attorney when he was 16 years old and served his full sentence. He was released in 2020. See, he's done kidnapped one person and they let him out of jail, and here he has kidnapped somebody else. Okay. Neighbors of Apston's brother told the UK tabloid The Daily Mail that the suspect was a weird pervert who offered women money to have sex and often ogled them. He is due to be arraigned on the kidnapping and tampering charges on September 6th. This reminds me kind of this story I just watched on Forensic Files. It's an old case. I think it happened like in the 90s or something, maybe early 2000s. This man and woman and their baby, and they had a friend with them. They was going somewhere. They stopped at a gas station. The two men went inside. The lady decided she's going to get out, open the door, lay the baby in the seat, and change its diaper. Well, here comes this guy out of nowhere, shoves her into the car, and takes off in the car. Okay? A mailman seen this happen, so he called 911. Okay? Then the guys come out of the gas station, and they're like, is she playing a prank on us? Did she move the car? They didn't know what had happened. So then they call 911 when they look around. Anyways, this guy had hijacked her with the baby. And he went and he raped her. And he took her to a field and killed her. And he left the baby there to die, laying out in an open field in hot weather. Thank God the man that owned the land spotted what he thought was a baby doll. He thought the baby, and then when he walked up, he realized it was a human baby. He thought the baby was dead, and he ran and called 911. But when police got there, the baby was alive with severe sunburns. Still got scars this day from those sunburns. But the mom was dead. But they found that guy. They found that guy that done that. He cried in the courtroom for himself. Who? She's a billionaire's granddaughter. Oh, really? They're actually slide sandals, Emily says, champions. He cried in the courtroom for himself. Oh, the perp did? Hey, David, crazy things happening here. 25 people stabbed, 10 dead, 2 suspects on the loose. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Watts cried in the courtroom. Oh, he's a little piece of shit, a little puss. Can you believe? I mean, it's always guys like Chris Watts that has no criminal history, no history of violence. They're straight arrows. It's always ones like that, usually, that snap and murder their entire family. Because like we talked about Chris Combs the other day. Y'all should check out that stream if you've not. The title is Before Chris Watts, There Was Chris Combs. Because he worked for Joyce Myers, the lady preacher, everybody knows, and he killed his entire family. Let me tell you how dumb that, he had never been in trouble or anything either, but he had never took off work until the day, I believe, before the crimes, and then the day of the crimes, I believe. If he didn't take off work that day, he got up early and went to the gym. Yeah, and within like 30 minutes of leaving the house, he was he killed his wife and 2 sons, right? And he tried to establish an alibi by going to the gym. And then he left and went to the gym, right? And then he said he called his wife to make sure she got up and didn't oversleep. Well, within 30 minutes of being gone from the house, he's calling his neighbor, who's a police officer, and he goes over and finds the bodies, right? So stupid. So stupid. Never took off work, but took off work the day before so he could spend one last day with his kids and have a good day before he murdered them. Because he wanted out of the marriage. He was having an affair, just like Chris Watts. And I heard Joyce Meyer say, a lot of people with the Chris Combs are like, he said he did it. One reason was if he had got a divorce, he would have lost his job. That's not true. Now, Joyce Meyer said that she had a lot of people that worked for her that got divorces. But what would have gotten him fired was the affair. If he hadn't had an affair and just wanted a divorce, yeah. Why did they take lawn shears from the house? That seems to be weird, right? Eliza's. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know they done that, Kara. I didn't know they done that. That is weird. That is weird. Is it possible someone could have hired him to abduct her? Yeah. Someone could have hired him to do it. Anything's possible. Just have to wait and see what kind of evidence, what all comes out. I'm always suspicious of everybody. When I read about these cases, automatically I'm suspicious of the people closest to them, the family. Oh, yeah, Combs, crazy dude. Yeah, real crazy dude. He was having an affair with his wife's best friend. His wife's best friend. Now, I wonder how that best friend feels now after she stabbed her friend in the back and he murdered his family, basically because of her, because he wanted to be with her. I wonder how she feels about that. And a lot of people can say, oh, he was the married man. Okay, like, I get that, but that was that woman's best friend. You don't mess around with your friends' husbands and wives, partners. Profile manipulation. What's up, girl? You're listening, but kids got in from school, so not watching chat. Hope you're well. Love the rain. I'm great, hun. Hope you're doing good. Oh, it's evening there. I forget you're in a different country. I've been loving your community post, girl. You're so smart. If y'all want to know about narcissists, hear somebody break down all these different personality traits, go over there to profile manipulation. She is one smart lady, and she's got a real cool accent. Real cool. But she is so, so smart. She's in a different country, Lisa. Profile manipulation's in a different country. So they probably don't have Labor Day there. We didn't have school today. Nobody in the States had school today. I don't reckon. Timothy's like, we don't got to go to school Monday. And I was like, praise Jesus, we don't got to get up early. Which I usually get up about 7 or something, but I don't know. It's like, I'm just up early when it's school days because I don't want him to miss the bus, be late, or all that. You know. Okay, let's see what else is going on while we're sitting here chatting. I got a message from somebody. Hold on. That was my mom. Let me tell her something. Well, she mean I'm up. Of course I'm up, Linda. You crazy? Okay, I want to see what else is going on Crime Online. Oh, yeah, there was something else I wanted to tell y'all. Because I saw an article, and it was about these fentanyl pills the other day, and the title was Parents Beware. They got these fentanyl pills that look like they're different colors. Blue, yellow, pink, purple, kind of looking like Skittles. They're pure fentanyl. They actually got an M and a 30 on them, which is what a oxycodone 30 has on it. Roxette 30. But it's not that. It's pure fentanyl. They just seized a bunch, I believe, up in West Virginia. Talk to y'all's kids about it. It's not candy. I mean, it's getting to where, young kids that do like to smoke weed and stuff can't even get weed off of a friend without fear of it being laced with something. I read a story where this young kid thought they was smoking just normal weed, and it was laced with fentanyl, and it killed them. Yeah, and then there was this woman on TikTok. Her son was an addict, and he thought he bought a Percocet pill, and it was a fake Percocet. It was pure fentanyl, and it freaking killed him. He died sitting up, nodded out, and just died. I find that boyfriend very suspicious. I've heard they put it in the weed. Yes, they put it in the weed. Okay. Man shoots girlfriend and her parents during an argument. I want to read about this weirdo ice cream truck guy. Ice cream truck driver used social media. Crap. Nancy Grace and her freaking ads. Jesus. New York police are questioning a 20-year-old ice cream truck driver after he allegedly arranged a meeting with a 10-year-old girl on social media. Investigators said the pair met up in person Sunday afternoon in Marinas Harbor on Staten Island. WABC reported, and the girl went home afterward. When she arrived home, her mom called 911. Police initially said the incident was reported as an abduction. The girl reportedly told officers the ice cream truck driver grabbed her by the wrist and dragged her into his truck, but she broke free and escaped less than a mile away. Police responded to that call, found the driver, and took him into custody. But Monday morning, police told WABC the incident was not an attempted abduction. They said the driver was still in custody and charges were still possible. Okay, so they said the incident was not an attempted abduction. You reckon she just told her mom that? Because she had been gone? How do you not know your 10-year-old's gone from your house? It says 20-year-old ice cream truck driver after he allegedly arranged a meeting with the 10-year-old girl on social media. She must have said yes to the meeting because she went there and met him. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, I hope nothing happened to her. I'm glad she's safe. But goodness gracious, parents, you've got to pay attention to what your kids are doing on social media. I mean, 10 years old, you should know what your kid's doing on social media. I thought it was very strange what Jagger said about being a better person. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I'm sick of these freaks every day. I know it. I am sick of the freaks, too. Pisses me off. I told Mark the other day, I said I love going on there and exposing these weirdos, even if I don't, I don't know if you call it exposing, but getting the word out about these weirdos is what I mean. Because even though I don't get a lot of views, at least some people see it and be aware of the weirdos we're talking about. See, these weirdos that's over taking up for David Carter and stuff, see, they are just got no common sense, no morals about them. They don't got enough common sense to know that he is a predator. And he might be using them maybe to get to one of their kids or something. Buttering them up. They've got no common sense. If you saw the video of Jagger and Kylie, you can tell he did not really like him. He seems creepy to me. See, I don't know everything about that case. Kylie's case. Now, I've seen something where this guy said, he's a YouTuber, and he said he zoomed in on the car when they was pulling Kylie's car up so they could get a better view of her body. That's going too far. That's still, she's a child, somebody's child, deceased child. That's weird. Morbid. I'm into true crime and stuff, but I got respect for the victims. You know. You got to think, what if that was my child? Would I want people on social media zooming in, see if they could see her body that's dead in the back seat? People got no morals. But I didn't want to say it because it was the prison channel. Hey, there's all kinds of prisoners on TikTok. Okay, dad intentionally keeps 1-year-old slain baby inside 130-degree cart for hours so child wouldn't be a disturbance. Let's zoom in on this baby. You son of a bitch. Look at that precious little one. He's holding him a little cake. Look at them little feet. Little monkey feet. That's what I always called Timothy's little feet when he was little. They just remind me of monkey feet, the way they hold their feet. 1-year-old Ohio boy is dead after his teenage father kept him inside a blistering hot car for hours, all because the dad didn't want to be disturbed. You son of a bitch. On Thursday, 19-year-old Landon Parrott? I think it's Parrott. Brought the boy to Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital in Dover, Ohio, after the child became unresponsive. Parrott initially told police that he exited a bathroom at the family's apartment in New Philadelphia, about 80 miles south of Cleveland, and noticed his son was unconscious. But investigators obtained footage from a security camera across the street showing Parrott leaving the child inside the hot car alone around 8:30 a.m. and not returning to the vehicle until about 1:50 p.m. when he was about to leave to pick up his wife from work. With this new evidence, police confronted him, who reportedly confessed to detectives what had happened to his son. You old ugly son of a bitch, you. There the son of a bitch is. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, authorities allege the boy's name was Kyler. Was left inside the vehicle for about 5 hours, even through temperatures outside were at some point around 87 degrees Fahrenheit. We estimate that would have made the interior of the car 130 degrees. And this child was in there strapped into a car seat. No fluids, no air conditioning, nothing. It's heartbreaking to see this unfold before our eyes. Paradise admitted that he knew it was dangerous to keep kids in hot cars and had seen previous news reports about children who have died in hot cars, but he intentionally left the boy in the vehicle so the tot wouldn't disturb the household. You piece of shit. During the interview, it appears that this was not a matter of forgetting the child, but a deliberate act. So as the child would not be a disturbance in the household. Prosecutors have charged him with murder, involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of endangering children. He's being held on a $250,000 bond. Inside the Tuscarawas County Jail. This is about this poor child and his poor mother who was just trying to work and pay the bills and find justice for them both. In a Facebook post on Saturday, Kyler's mother wrote, "Mommy loves you so much. Fly high, my sweet baby boy. Hashtag justice for Kyler." The toddler's obituary also remembers him as being sweet and gentle. He will be remembered for his sweet disposition and the gentle way with animals, even at such a young age, and for his enthusiasm for his best friend, Mickey Mouse, the obituary reads. Oh my gosh. That's so sad. Prayers for his mother, because she is at work. It's not her fault. For once, it's not the mother's fault. A lot of times these cases, it's the mom's fault or both their faults. There's a lot of abusive dads, though, too. Let me see. What else is going on? Oh, I see something about Kylie. Let me go back. Crap, I X'd out. That case made me nervous reading it. That's why I don't like. Sometimes I just can't do true crime in the morning. Because it just makes me nervous. And then other days it riles me up and pisses me off. See what else is going on. I'm going to have to get off here in a minute, get some things done, get my house in order. Looks big, mean, dumb, and ugly. Yeah, piece of shit. Probably never struck a lick at nothing in his life. And it's untelling how many times he's done that to that child. He knew the baby would die. He didn't give a damn. Suspicious missing teen girl Kylie Rodney was found in back of sunken SUV with some windows down. Reckon she could have I don't know what happened to her. I heard she was in the back seat of that SUV. It is suspicious that she was in the back seat. Seems like to me somebody probably might have done something to her and then pushed the car into the water somehow. Poor kid, that guy's an a-hole. I know it. Bless his heart. You know, I just don't understand why children have to go through things like this. It makes me say, why I've just got to let this happen to children for? I know you're not supposed to say that, but I'm just being honest. What good can come out of this? Nothing. What's the purpose of this? A child having to go through this, suffered. Can y'all imagine being locked in a car like that, strapped in, nothing to drink, no way to get out, totally trapped, and it 130 degrees inside of it? I'd say the baby was dead within probably 30, 40 minutes. Being in the hot car, maybe an hour. I'm no expert, but it would have got hot quick. I watch a couple of dudes who've been to prison. I've never even been to jail, but they're funny as hell to watch and smoke. Oh, yeah. I used to watch that one guy. I can't remember his name. He used to do Bill Cosby updates. I mean, I watch actual guys that's in prison at the moment. They post videos. They do live streams from their cells. And they got cash apps, and then women put them money on cash apps and everything. I don't, honey. I don't be giving money away. I don't got money giveaway like that. But some people do, and then that's great. That's awesome. But if I had money to give away, I'd be giving it to somebody that needed it, or the animal organization, you know what I mean? Not to some damn prisoner got out and broke the damn law. Hey, is Warrior Grandma in here? I love Warrior Grandma. Hey, Warrior Grandma. She's been on my channel forever. I feel like I've been on here forever. About 4 years. About how long I've had that rooster, too. He's turning gray on me. He's getting old. Because he was probably a year old or a little older when he first started coming over here to eat. Had him a long time. That poor baby was probably crying. It makes it even worse. Yeah, and what happens when a child is, I don't even want to say, left in a hot car, they start foaming at the mouth, seizing and everything, I reckon. Just think about that. Oh, that's why I don't like doing these cases, like reading about them. It just upsets me. Pisses me off. That silly rooster. He's meaner than hell. Warrior Grandma. That's the damn devil's rooster. He will kill you over one of the sister wives. Something's been in my chicken coop at night. Little tiny footprints. I think it's possum footprints. But it's so weird. It's like that possum, just the footprints lead to the fence, like it just walked through the fence. It's so weird. There's no footprints walking away from it, trying to get out another way. You see it walking around, and you see it walk out. You see it come in, too. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's squeezing through somehow or what. But I shut them in at night. So nothing can get into them. He does have a mean streak. Hell yeah, he hates me. He hates the person that's been the kindest to him. Can you believe that? How freaking ungrateful can you get, Rooster? Y'all want me to make him cock-a-doodle? Let me see if I can do it. Sonny! Y'all didn't know I could cock-a-doodle, did ya? Did y'all know I could cock-a-doodle? I don't even got a cock-a-doodle. Most of the time I can just ring a bell. Mark got me this little iron bell. It's got a rooster. We get it, Rooster. You're cock of the block. We totally understand. There's a little hummingbird. I need to make some more nectar sugar water today. It looks a little cloudy. It's not good for them. Probably what I'll go in there and do. Sunny is the crap. Now, Red Run Media, she was down in Florida on vacation. She sent me pictures of chickens just walking around in the streets. I think she went to the Keys or somewhere. And there's one rooster. He looks like Sonny. He's got those same colors, little made like him. Sonny looks a little bit bigger than that one. Yeah, I hope it was just an accident with Kylie. Prayers for her families. I mean, you got these tragedy pimps on here. I mean, they just go on and on and on about stuff. And, 9 times out of 10, they do not know what in the hell they're talking about. Because they use no common sense when it comes to these true crime cases. Like, I get anything is possible, but you need to be watching Joe Kenda. Okay? Because sometimes it's not some big elaborate crazy thing that's happened. Something simple and tragic, You know what I mean? Not simple. Y'all know what I mean. It's not some big like elaborate thing like a movie that's happened. They just get on my nerves. And they only do certain cases. There is another girl, Jolissa Fuentes, I believe. She is missing from that same area. Her phone pinged. She's like 20 years old or something. Right there where Kylie's was at, too. She's been missing for several weeks. They won't even be talking about hers, I know. You got to have blonde hair and blue eyes for them to talk about you. For them to talk about a missing persons case. They got to be blonde-headed and blue-eyed. I mean, really, it's just what it seems like to me. Jalissa looks so much like Vanessa Gillen. Yeah, they won't even. We'll talk about Jalissa tomorrow, guys. Let's see what I can find out today. We'll talk about her and, oh my gosh, I got resin on my new phone. I must have let it down and stuff. I was looking to see if there was any updates about Sarm Heslop. No updates about her case. I guess, she just freaking gone and they ain't never gonna find out what happened to her. And she's missing from the freaking Caribbean. She's a UK citizen. Jalissa is south of there. AWP went looking in lakes and cleared them. Okay. She's south of there? Okay. Thank you, Emily. Well, I knew it was around the same area, which is weird, y'all. Now, I don't know if that girl's vehicle is missing. I can't remember. Let's look up and see what's going on with her before I get off here. They finally arrested somebody that, a suspect that killed Mama Tot's son. Mama Tot from TikTok. She's like a big time creator on there. She's Southern. 14 hours ago, 1 month later, search for Jolissa continues. Okay, so we can get her picture up here. I think that's her. Picture of her in the car. Let me see. Let me go to the next one. It's my new fancy phone, guys. Pretty girl. I like dark hair. Okay, let's see what this says. 1 month later, 22-year-old Jolissa Fuentes of Selma is still missing with no solid leads on where she could have gone. Jolissa was last seen driving away from a AM/PM at a gas station near Nebraska and Highland Avenues in Selma at 4 a.m. on Sunday, August 7th. Surveillance camera at the store captured Jolissa walking into the business, making a purchase, then driving away in her car, turning westbound on Nebraska Avenue. Authorities said Jolissa appeared to be alone when she went into the store and when she drove away. Could someone have snuck in her back seat while she's in the store and not got on camera? On the night of her disappearance, officials from the Selma Police Department said Jolissa's phone appeared in Sanger, later pinging again in an area of Avocado Lake and Pine Flat Lake. Jolissa was last seen driving a silver four-door 2011 Hyundai Accent with California license plate numbers AMPU 766. The car has not been seen since Jalissa's disappearance. Anyone with information about this case is asked to call Detective Richard Figueroa at 559-891-2243. Could you have went like on down the road and like stopped somewhere, stop sign or something, and somebody hijacked her? That's possible. Something happened. So there she is. She was in the gas station. I never heard of AM PM gas station. Okay. There she is. There she is before she went in the store. There's the car she's driving. Guys, I appreciate y'all hitting a thumbs up for me. I appreciate that. That helps me out. Okay, so what else we can find? Let's pull her picture back up. That's what she looks like. I want to see all these tragedy pimps jump on this. People with channels bigger than me. Well, let's cover this case because all cases matters. I tell you what gets on my nerves, guys, is when these real big channels, they only do certain cases. The ones that's not getting a lot of coverage and stuff, I don't care about. You know why? Because those cases don't bring views and money. That's why. All these cases matter, in my opinion. I pray that there is a break in Jalissa's case. I know her family's, they're worried to death, beyond worried. Let's pray for them, guys. Yeah, they talk about Jalissa. Okay, do they? Okay, good. Well, I take back what I said then. I didn't know. I don't watch those people, guys. I don't watch them. I cannot watch MGL and a couple more of them. I just can't do it. I'd rather go without knowing what they're doing. I dislike a couple of them that much. I just can't stand to watch somebody talk about something such as her, and sit there and know they really don't care. They really don't care. It's just for views and money. That kills me. Kills me. I wonder if Sammy and Jagger were fooling around. Could have been. Could have been. With the Kylie case, they could have been. Who knows? Look at the Skylar niece case. Her two friends killed her. Left her in the freaking woods. She snuck out with them. It was months before they found out that them girls did it. What was it called? Skylar niece case. But they killed her because they just didn't want to be friends with her no more. And she knew their secret, that they were lovers. A channel I frequent does everything from Harmony Montgomery Summer to Jalissa. Oh, good, Lisa. Good. You know who I'm talking about when I say Tragedy Pimps, girl. I'm usually talking about MGL and such. I don't think Tiffany Marie's Tragedy Pimp, really. People can disagree with me if they want. I don't watch her either, but she's got more heart and stuff, I guess, than some of them. Even though she's coming after, I don't know, Adventures with Purposes. I think she was upset with them. I think those guys do a wonderful job, and I don't see anything to be upset about. That's just my opinion on it. I saw that Tracy, The Truth, had done the live streams, how I knew about it. And I have to agree with The Truth on what she said on her stream about that. Those guys, yeah, they put up members videos. That's what they do. That's how they buy equipment and oxygen tanks and all this and stuff so that they can go find these missing peoples and give these families closures. They don't charge the families, you know. I think there's nothing wrong with what they're doing. They can't do it. I don't know. They need money to buy equipment and oxygen tanks. I don't see anything wrong with what they're doing because they're very respectful. And they, I can't stand those who clearly do it for me either. Me either. And I can't stand them ones that says, it's got little channels like me and they say, YouTube is my job. Yeah, we make a little money on YouTube, but I wouldn't consider it to be like a freaking job, especially when you got a small channel. Now, if you're like Amberlyn Reed or Shane Dawson or somebody like that, yeah, I get it. Foodie Beauty. But like when you're a small channel, you can't depend on YouTube for an income to pay your bills. Well, hell, if I was depending on YouTube to feed me, I'd be starved to death. I mean, I'm just saying because sometimes it's like a month or two before I get my AdSense because you got to make $100 threshold. I'm just happy to make a little extra. I mean, I don't do it for really money. If people want to tip me, they can. Um, I've just always enjoyed coming on here and talking to y'all and discussing true crime, giving my opinion about it. And guys, I don't know if y'all's noticed or not, but we're usually right on our theories. Lisa was dead on about Kylie. I remember that day you come in my chat, you was like, I think she's in that water. And that's exactly where she's at. Ventures with Purpose never charge families a penny for keeping their loved ones in their cars. I know it. I know it. And people's upset because, they're they put up videos for their members first before they're released to the public. That's how they buy their, they got to eat and have equipment. That oxygen stuff's not cheap and it's not free. Look at all the people that they have found and recovered. A few months ago, they found a woman and her baby in a car underwater. Been missing forever. Finally found them. Those poor guys, what they've had to see, underwater when they find these vehicles and stuff anyways. Everybody's welcome to their opinion. If you think it's wrong of them or whatever, I don't think it is. I don't think it is at all. I mean, it's not like they're live streaming it. Lisa, thank you. Do it for free. They are respectful. Yeah, they do it for free. They don't charge the families nothing. And the families ask them to come there. Just Jack's the worst part is the ones that put in the work aren't making as much as the ones with all the clickbait and dramatics. Yeah. Well, here on YouTube, if you don't got a channel like Adventures with Purposes, good channel like that, or do drama or something, you're just not, or real controversial, you're just not going to get a lot of views and people in your chat. I mean, it's just the truth. But I always say quality over quantity. Because a lot of these people, it is real controversial and do drama. A lot of the people that's sitting there watching them don't even like them. I don't want to be like that for views. I'd rather the people that watch me like me. Even though I've got haters, and I just want to say something real quick. Let me tell you freaking weirdos something in the back. You all are pathetic. You thumbs down Cleo's video of her cat scratcher Miss Nettie sent her, and it took us the act of Congress to get it because of the Postal Service. It's being weirdos. Yeah, 7 of you weirdos. Thumb down that little kitten's video because you don't like me, you pieces of crap. You know what? There's a lot of people on here I don't like, such as the perp. But when she puts up a video, a little short with her dog or something, I always thumbs it up. They can't help who their owners are. I like smaller channels where you can say hi to people, Yeah, like I went in somebody's chat the other day, and I'm not even going to say who it was, but nobody even said hello to me, guys. And I was just like, freak. If nobody's going to talk to me, I'm out. Don't even say hi. Not even a mod, nothing. Not even the creator. Which I miss a lot of people too. When I'm running my mouth like this and I just glance up at chat. Or if I've got true crime pulled up, I miss. But I know my mods and other people say hi to you. I'm shocked you have haters. It shows no matter what you do, you will never please everyone. You're the sweetest creator on here. Thank you, Just Jax. Go over. I think y'all can see it. I know I can. But you go over to Cleo's little video. Let me show y'all. Let me get it pulled up here. And 7 people thumbed down her video. Let me tell y'all something. If I could get a hold of you, I'd bust your freaking head over my cat. Picking on a little cat. Now, people's got the right thumbs down, but I just don't see. Hold on. Let me get off. Damn it. Get off. I can't operate my phone. I just think it's pathetic to thumbs down a little kitten's video because you don't like somebody. Y'all are so jealous because people love me because I'm nice. Honey, I'm like this in real life too. Just get over it. Oh, I see Barb's live. I love Barb, y'all. The Scoop with Barb. I love her. I'm a member of her. Okay, let me go to my shorts here. Your channel. Da, da, da. Do y'all look? It looks like it's upside down to me. Let me click on you. Oh, okay. It's not upside down. Ah, freak. Shh, y'all. I can't even operate my own phone. Okay. Videos. Shorts. Well, load up. Okay, let me find it. Shorts. Right here. Oh, excuse me. Look at that. 6 people. I said 7. 6 people. Overlooked my thumb. I got pot racing on it this morning. Thumbs down. My baby video. Okay, let me tell you something, weirdos. This is for me, Cleopatra, and the rest of the freaking gang. Kiss our asses. Kiss our country asses. If you don't like us, don't freaking come over here and bother us. Because we are not bothering nobody else. Okay? You need to grow up and get a heart. Just because you don't like me, you don't like my little kitten that I rescued. That if it wasn't for me, would probably be dead right now. From the infection she had. Oh, assholes. I'd take a break. Yeah. That's what's keeping me coming back. It's the real you, like sitting having coffee on your porch in the morning. Thank you. Kick rocks, weirdos. You kick rocks. You leave my damn cat alone. All my damn animals. You don't like us, we don't like you, freaks. Freaks of nature. I'm telling you. If I could get a hold of some of these weirdos, Warrior Grandma, I'd probably be in jail. That's why I have to stay home and keep to myself. I get out and get in a fight with somebody that smarts off to me. Yeah. Kick mud, sons of bitches. Kick rocks. I got more respect for my rooster. I got more respect for a big old pile of poop than I do you weirdos. Facts. If you wasn't mean to me, I wouldn't be mean to you. I mean, it's just crazy on here, guys. You people, not everybody's gonna like you, but most of the people don't like you because they're just jealous of you. They're jealous because you got a personality and they don't. I would help you hide the bodies. Oh my gosh, there's one, honey. If I could get a hold of them, I'd knock every tooth in their head out. They'd be eating them. Knock their teeth down their throat. And I tell you what, if any of these weirdos ever had my son's picture up or on a freaking merchandise to sell, I would go to their house and drag them out, even if I went to prison for it, and beat the shit out of them. That's what I would do for that. I don't think stuff like that's right. Or they had my picture on some kind of merchandise trying to sell it, I'd sue their ass after I kicked their ass. Get violent, y'all. Hey, you don't mess with easygoing people, because when they get fired up, they'll beat the shit out of you. Anyhow, y'all, I got to get off here and go get some things done. Go see what my kitties are up to, and they're probably in there going wild. They love the cat scratcher. I mean, it came in this big old box. Let me show you. It's what I got the spider out of the house with. It came in this big old box. Look, it kept saying, attempted delivery. How you going to attempt to deliver a package to the post office? It had the post office address, my P.O. box. Anyways, I finally got it. And she also sent, oh gosh, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all something before I go. It's so stinking cute. show you Cleo's costume. I gotta get Zoe one. Look at her little witch's hat, y'all. Her little witch's hat's got stars on it. She is so cute. And here's her little cape. It's purple and black. She don't like it too much, but she's gonna have to get over it. And I think I may get me a witch costume for our Halloween party. I've got one on Amazon saved that's like the witch's dress. It's really cute and a really cute hat. And it's only like $34. And I'm like, crap, I know it's a lot for a costume for me, but I could wear it for a couple years. Either that or I'm going to be a cat and I'm going to get me some like leopard spots stickers like they make for people that's going to festivals. They'll stick on your face over the makeup and stuff. And just do that. And I got me a leather jacket. Could be a black cat. Who knows? Who knows what the hell I'm going to do. But I am going to be doing a Halloween stream. And we're going to read the Grimm Brothers fairy tales. The real fairy tales. And I've never read them. But they're supposed to be spooky, scary. Like, they're not like Disney fairy tales. They don't end like that. So I thought that would be fun to do on Halloween. I wish we could have like a Halloween costume party. Like get different people, come up dressed in costume. Don't got to be nothing elaborate. I think that would be fun to do. Anyways, y'all have a great day and I will see y'all in the morning. Be safe, be kind, and peace. And thank you for chatting with me and thank you for